Hello YouTube, welcome back. You want to find out what's going to happen with that trader? Well, good, because you're in the right video. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, and you missed the last video, then there's nothing I can do to help you other than to point you to the beginning of the playlist, and you can just go and watch it all. But be warned, it's going to take you a while. Should have watched. Never mind. Anyway, let's start going, shall we? Look at that, that's another subpar intro. I'm just knocking these subpar intros into the batter's mound? No, not the batter doesn't have a pitcher's mound, that's the one. Fuck me. I won't try baseball metaphors anymore. Let's unpause the game and let this poor bastard approach the fortress. Hang on, let's follow him, actually. Boop, boop. There we go. Hey. There we go. Ooh, it's a 3-wagon caravan. Intriguing. I doubt we have the spiked wooden balls to trade, but we'll try and do a small trade just to get things going. Ooh. I think someone just killed a kakapo. Meng Burstibma, I am your liaison from the mountain homes. Let's discuss your situation. Let's. There is much to share. Information added to Civilization World Info. Interesting. What requests do you have of our merchants? Nothing. Okay, let's get them in. I like the way they managed to do all this trade talk before they're even in the trade... Fuck, no one's built the trade depot. Oh, no, we have built the trade depot. Stop panicking. Remember, trade agreements strengthen bonds. Please consider an import agreement next year. Yeah. Let's discuss what we are willing to offer for your craftsdwarf ship. Sure. Well then, we have finalized the export agreement. Feel free to go over the documents. I'd rather not, thank you. Meng Burstigma. Farewell, JC Experience Tomafath. I look forward to our meeting next year. Our fortunes rise and fall together. Brilliant. Okay, so that's 3 wagons. Let's get a trader on the job. Broker... Oh, no. Trader requested at depot. Goods move to and from the depot. Let's have a look at trap components. Yes, spiked birchen balls. For some reason I want to say the phrase Birchen Russell, but I realised that would be so stupid. Okay, that's it. We're getting our balls brought up to trade. Let's see what happens. What are you currently doing, Nunchaku Chaku? You are storing an item in the stockpile. Oh, yeah. Used to have those pirate VHS tapes where only one dude did the whole audio. That's dedication. That's dedication. If you're not just pirating a video, actually dubbing it as well. I mean, at least there's some added value there to a degree. In any normal distribution, you should expect roughly 35% of anything to be one standard deviation subpar. Oh, well, that sounds like a more statistically advanced analysis of quality than I am capable of comprehending. So I will, with some minor trepidation, just accept that as a fact, even though I don't really understand what you're saying. Let's have a look at what they have to trade now. Now, it looks like my carpenterman has been doing some spiky ball goodness, and look at this. These are all in the hundreds, so we got a few grand, we got a couple of grand, but let's not go crazy. We're not going to go for buying all their bars. Don't buy out their bars. That's a bad idea. We don't want to buy out any blocks. We want to look and see what they've got. No glass. No. Our seeds would probably be good, so we'll keep an eye open for seeds. Ooh, some instruments, although I may not be able to improvise their sounds. We'll see how my throat holds out. Let's have a look at the giant ibex bone dogic. What is a dogic? I've probably seen one of these before by now, but we'll see. This is a well-crafted giant ibex bone dogic. The dogic is a mid-sized handheld cylindrical bore bone wind instrument. The musician blows across a hole in the side. The musician selects the pitch by stopping holes. The instrument has a 3-octave range going from a mid-low to a high pitch. The instrument has a rippling timbre. So, 3-octave range going from mid-low to high pitch with a rippling timbre. Timbre, timbre, whatever. That's the best you're going to get out of me right now. My whistles, they're what I've got still. But I was trying to hope to go for a... oh, wait a minute. No, I can't quite make it ripple. But I can make it hum. We'll see what happens. Oh, we've got a new name in chat. Oh, it's Mercerous again. Welcome back. Black on blue, difficult to read. But welcome back. Sorry for thinking you're a rank noob. I apologise. You're becoming a seasoned veteran. You've got a little bit of salt and pepper on your shoulders. What? Anyway, let's get back into the trading thing. We've heard about the Kivish. Have we seen a Nefast before? Let's have a little look at the Nefast. This is a crystal glass Nefast. The keyboard is made from bronze. The console is made from crystal glass. The pipes are made from polar bear bone. Boom, look at that. That's fucking metal. The pump is made from cobaltite. The Nefast is a huge, stationary glass musical instrument which uses a stone pump to send water into a chamber, ultimately supplying air to blow through any of 384 bone pipes. The musician directs air through the chosen pipes by playing a metal keyboard. All of the pipes are free reed. The instrument has a nearly 8-octave range going from an extremely low to an extremely high pitch. At all pitches, the instrument has an involving mellow timbre. It has 2 registers. The low register has a fluid, breezy timbre. The high register begins at middle pitch and has a noisy, rich timbre. I'm not even going to try to mimic that. 8 fucking... like, how many octaves? 300 pipes? I mean, the human throat can only make so many noises. We've got Anzacs, Rodims, we've seen those. What's a tinth? Sounds like a drum. Tinth, tinth, tinth. Like you're hitting a drum, if it's named onomatopoeically. This is a well-crafted earthenware tinoth. It is encircled with bands of well-crafted square-cut sardonyxes and giant coyote teeth. The drum is made from earthenware. The head is made from giant coyote leather. On the item is an image of clouds in giant rhesus macaque tooth. The tinoth is a small handheld percussion instrument. It consists of an hourglass ceramic drum with a leather head. The musician strikes the head. The instrument has a 1.5 octave range going from a high to an extremely high pitch. Tuning is accomplished by adjusting the tension of the head. The instrument has a full, strained, fluid timbre. No, hang on. No? I don't know. I think I'm losing my touch on these instruments. Before, I was occasionally nailing the sound and bringing up something that would, possibly pass muster as a musical instrument. No. But now, it's just getting worse and worse. All right, so what have we got? The Rodim, Arik, Dogic, Gitnuk. Have we seen a Gitnuk before? A cherry wood Gitnuk. Be my cherry wood, Gitnuk. Baby! No, that doesn't work. More chat activity. Let's have a quick look. A good note to join in. Thank you, Mercerous. Finley Zero giving us a little wave, or Mercerous a wave, and Mercerous waving back. A flute and an organ, says someone to be. I see where you're heading there. You're looking for the innuendo angles. Keep going. Old Absmilliard. It's a dumbeck. A dumbeck? What's a dumbeck? I've never seen one of those. Are you a musical instrumentalist? A percussionist? And Mercerous, have I played For Honor yet? No, I got so close yet so far. I left it late on the day before it went dead. I went to it and it went, sign up for Uplay. And I went, I ain't got time for this. And it never happened. So, I did, however, get Layers of Fear because that was a ridiculously simple one-click effort. But I just can't be asked to go through all the rigmarole of signing up to a fucking new service. Until Steam gets peak bullshit, I'm a Steam boy. Steam boy Willie. That doesn't sound right. Let's look at what a green glass bab is and stop thinking about me saying Steam boy Willie. What is it? This is a green glass bab. The keyboard is made from copper. The case is made from green glass. The strings are made from pigtail. The bab is a large handheld glass musical instrument which houses 43 cloth strings. The musician uses a metal keyboard to select which of these strings are plucked. The instrument has a nearly 6-octave range going from a low to an extremely high pitch. The musician cannot control the volume. It has 4 registers. The low register has a focused slicing timbre. The middle register begins at a mid-low pitch and has a strong focused strident timbre. The high register begins at mid-high pitch and has a focused, brittle, strident timbre. The top register begins at a very high pitch and has a full, smooth, steady, strained timbre. Lovely. It's amazing. It's a little big keyboard. Get out my pub. Sorry. Let's go down a bit. Should we buy any steel shit to melt down? No, it's too expensive. I'm just going to put the prices up too much. I've got a cat in a cage, cavy boar in a cage, alpaca in a cage, mule in a cage, guinea cock in a cage. It may be sensible to buy the alpaca and start ourselves off with a wool and cheese industry. I mean, it's sad that there's not a mating pair, but it's only 220 credits, and it may well be worth it. Not many female birds in the list there. I was hoping that we'd be able to get some, egg layers, but sadly not. I'm going to buy the alpaca. They're alpacas from the Andes with hooves instead of handies. Sorry, that's it just came to me. I had to do it. I had to get it out of my head. It's the theme tune from a kids' programme on children's BBC called Nuzzle and Scratch. It's about some alpacas. They're puppets. They're not alpacas. But yeah, that's how the song goes. Anyway, what am I buying? More booze? It's not booze we need, is it? It's food. We need solids only. Runder's milk. Oh, I love a bit of Runder's milk. Reindeer's milk, you mean, don't you? Let's move. There we go. We can see more stuff now. Good. Pardon my fart. Apologies. Donkey milk, dwarven syrup. Hello, that doesn't sound like it's good stuff. Pecan wood barrel, honeybee venom. I can't stop myself buying these barrels of venom. I just can't help but think about them milking bees. Peachwood barrel, reindeer milk barrel, dwarven beer barrel, blah blah blah, bismuth bronze, battle axe, steel short sword, applewood training bow, la 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 la, cave silk, spider shoes. That's the spider. You know what I mean. It's not shoes for spiders. I'm just rambling as I read through. Come on, I've got my list mind in. Steel buckler, bismuth bronze. Gloves, gauntlets, chests. Come on, where's the food, man? We're starving here. Or at least we were until we killed our only yaks. Alpaca wool bag, sandbag, plump helmet spawn bag. Ah, oh, yes. 140. Holy shit. Fuck. That's a lot of money for some plump helmet spawn. Better have a shitload in there. Can I check? There we go. Uses and contents. Plump helmet spawn. How much plump helmet spawn, though? There's a bit. Well, I wouldn't call it a lot. I wouldn't call it 140 credits worth of plump helmet spawn, but fine. We'll buy some sweet pod seeds. We'll buy some dimple cup seeds. They'll be good. What else have we got? Dwarven sugar. I'm sure that's some kind of analogue for cocaine in the dwarven world. The black bear leather bag, nice. What are we looking for? Gypsum plaster. You know what? I'm going to buy some of this shit because eventually we'll need some for a friggin' hospital. So let's do that. Do I want to buy any cloth? Not really at the moment. We're a bit early for thinking about people's clothes. What's this? Alligator snapping turtle shell friggin'. Oh, it's an alligator snapping turtle. No. Alligator snapping turtle shell figurine of? Let's find out. This is a well-crafted alligator snapping turtle shell figurine of a hamster. The item is an image of a hamster in alligator snapping turtle shell. This object menaces with spikes of well-crafted schist. On the item is a well-designed image of squares in mule bone. Nice. So that's interesting. Who's choosing to make a figurine of a hamster with squares on it out of that? I mean, that's an interesting thought process behind that, but I'm perhaps not deep enough a thinker to follow it. Let's scroll down a bit more. Steel boats, hornblende crowned, some gems, nice anvils. Maybe we might not have a friggin' anvil. I might need to buy a steel anvil. Bonk, there we go, steel anvil, done. And now the food. So alpaca lung, cool. Sasquatch heart. Yeah. Water buffalo spleen. Love it. Draltha kidney. Filtered piss for the entirety of its useful life. Kangaroo kidney. Ditto. Let's have a look. Coati meat. Yeah, skunk meat. It sounds great. Giant hedgehog heart. Oh, I wouldn't have it any other way. Giant blue jay spleen. Giant's the best. Cave crocodile gizzard. Meaty, meaty, meaty. Damselfly brain. You know, that sounds like the kind of speciality you eat when you've got more money than sense, because I've seen how big a damselfly is, and their brains can't be much bigger than a honeybee's. We're still going to buy it as food. Let's do it. Let's just go absolutely friggin' apeshit buying food so we don't end up with everybody starving. Although, equally, this may end up with just us having a big old pile of rotting food and a ton of miasma. But hey, wild boar sweetbreads, anybody? Yes, please. Oh, what a treat. Prepared dog brain. Lovely. Alligator snapping turtle intestines. I think we know where that shell came from. Naked mole dog sweetbread. Emu lungs. Fish? Why not? Perch, pond turtles. We get some shells out of that. How much am I trading for? $1,000. Maybe we need to calm down a bit. Let's scroll down. Ooh, I think we'll go with some plump helmets, though. Oh, yes. I will take every plump helmet you have. That sounds like an introduction to a video that children shouldn't watch. Although it seems like a rather odd way to begin such a video. I mean, usually the language involved is far cruder, much less euphemistic. Let's keep going. Oh, God, why did I go there? Lettuce leaves, bilberries, grapes. Oh, maybe we could grow grapes on the volcano side. I hear volcanic soil is good for grapes. I mean, I could be wrong. That could just be apocryphal nonsense, but we'll see. Let's go further. Oh, we could buy some cheeses. We could get some lovely speciality cheese. Kangaroo, alpaca, two-humped camel cheese, horse cheese, cow cheese. Does not cow cheese count as generic cheese? It should. Ah, dear. Let's look at our splints. No, don't want any splints. A Sezuk body, Kivish body, Bab keyboard, Arak strings, Forest Retreat and the Universe. Okay, let's have a look at this. What's going on here? This is an 820 credit book. This is a well-crafted dingo parchment scroll. The rollers are made from realgar. Written on the item is a guide entitled The Forest Retreat and the Universe, authored by Tosid Blockade Matches. It concerns the Forest Retreat Ivy Pair. The writing is quite cheerful. Overall, the prose is not awful, but not very good either. Ivy Pair. Interesting. And then we're back to instrument parts. Hidden meaning of paddle fist. Well, this sounds intriguing. Let's have a little look. It's worth 420 trade credits, but is that going to be my opinion? This is a giant cougar parchment scroll. The rollers are made from schist. Written on the item is an essay entitled The Hidden Meaning of Paddle Fist. Authored by Athifi Sheikh Nature. It concerns the authoring of It Must Have Been Spurt by the elf Athifi. Okay, let's just take a moment to compose myself so we can actually do this. I'm going to have to read it beforehand just to make sure nothing else blindsides me. Okay. Let's try that again. This is a giant cougar parchment scroll. The rollers are made from schist. Written on the item is an essay entitled The Hidden Meaning of Paddle Fist, authored by Athifi Sheikh Nature. It concerns the authoring of It Must Have Been Spurt by the elf Athifi Sheikh Nature in Paddle Fist in the late winter of 184. The writing gives a feeling of compassion here and there. Overall, the prose is not awful, but not very good either. It must have been spurt. Where? How? Jesus, praise be. I mean, come on. I mean... That's a clap. By the way, just in case anyone was worrying about that, that was a clap. I was clapping my hands. There was nothing else happening there. Just so you're aware. Damn, sometimes you do need a camera. Well, I think we're going to have to buy this. I mean, yeah, I'm going to have to. There we go. It's in the... We'll build a library around this. We'll build a library. What's in this quartzite-bound codex? Let's find out. Let's have a quick look at chat as well, because I notice chat has moved on and left me in the dust. Where is everybody? Okay, here we go. Hello, Rando303. Welcome back. Thanks for joining us. It's good to see you. Sorry for the early start, like kind of marginalising your ability to watch, but I've got a limited window to play today, so I figured best to start now. Got a hard out at 1:45. So anyway, Finley Zero says Steam Willy Boy. Ah, yes, the callback, I see. Except it probably wasn't a callback when you said it. Babs are classy. Sounds like a harpsichord. Very good, yes. Yes, very classy. Ooh, a peacock, says old Absimiliard. Those are excellent watchbirds. Also comes with a nickel cage. Shit, if only I'd looked at chat while I was... Oh no, I still am trading. I can go back and get a peacock. I didn't realise they had uses beyond laying eggs. Spider's shoes is a great market. You bet. I mean... You're selling 4 pets well, maybe not every time, but frequently. I mean, maybe sometimes you wear odd pairs. I don't know. If you had 8 legs, would you want every shoe to be the same? Would you want a set of 8 shoes identical? Or would you do it like, okay, this is my front set, this is my back set, and these are my middle shoes? You know, how would you arrange your arachnid footwear? That's what I'm saying. Hello, Cy Oms. Welcome to the stream. Yo, right back at you. Apologies for letting you languish there in chat and completely failing to acknowledge your presence for so long, but you'll get used to it. Don't worry. Someone to be says R. Walden. I'm not entirely sure what that has to do with anything, but oh, hang on. I've scrolled down. Ah, okay. Yes, I've missed a lump of chat. I really wanted a hamster, but you hand me a turtle. Well, in a few days, I'll have a gift of morbid implications for you. Someone to be. That is the story behind that figurine. Somebody received a pet turtle. They went, I don't want this. I'm going to kill it and transform it into the form I desire. And then the turtle's sitting there going, oh, fucking hell. It's not even my final form. If you hit shift down arrow, it will select as you move down and also not ask to confirm if you want to buy all of them. Oh, lovely hint. Thank you very much. That is much faster and lazier. Thank you. You saved my time. Oh, and thank you for the compliment there, Sioms. I didn't notice that. I went straight back up to the top again before I saw your second comment. Right, let's have a look. Put that on a shirt, says somebody. Okay. Fine. And old Abs Milliard is commenting, oh, this game. I'm not entirely sure what that was in reference to, but assume that I'm laughing at that. Sorry, a bit false there. Forced. All right, a new person. Hiki-jiki or Hiki-jiki? What are we talking here? Am I getting the pronunciation correct? Are you a hard Hiki-jiki or are you a soft Hiki-jiki? Answers on a postcard. Plump helmets, paddle fists, that too in exchange for a bunch of wooden balls. I know. You'll get used to it. If you hang around for long enough, there are moments where the innuendo begins to flow thick and fast, and obviously both those words can be used in various lewd ways. So let's all just relax and allow it to wash over us for a moment, and then we can all have a good clean up afterwards. Welcome to the stream, by the way. Thanks for joining us, and apologies for leaving you hanging there in chat. The former, so it's Hiki-jiki. Okay. No, the former, that's Hiki-jiki. Yeah, Hiki-jiki. Okay. We're going to stick with that one unless you say wrong, in which case I'll revert. Whatever. Right, someone to be. I can't think of a book about writing a book that you already wrote in the old classic or classic literature. That's true. Who writes books about them writing a book unless you've gone seriously biographically bioginception? Autobioginception? Is that how it sounds? I don't think that's a good word, is it? It's very, very much an ugly mouthful. Okay. You have to. There's been a clip. It's furry brave octopus planking. I don't know what it means. Oh, it must have been spurt. Okay, I see what that was about. Okay. Can you get a dwarf name? Yes, Sioms, you can. We're just going to finish the trading. Sorry, I'm being too emphatic. I'm shaking the microphone. We're just going to finish the trading, and then we're going to go straight into Dwarf Therapist and do some little housekeeping there, which includes naming dwarves. So you hold on to your little idea there and bring it back up again in a moment. Let's have a look at this book. This is a quartzite bound codex. The written portion consists of a one-page guide entitled A Humble Offering to the Farm, authored by Gemma Stormnatures. It concerns the hamlet named Glost. The writing is very rigid. Overall, the prose is amateurish at best. This is not a book we're going to buy. Boo! Boo! Amateurish nonsense. Let's look at this orpiment-bound codex. This is an orpiment-bound codex. It is encircled with bands of well-crafted rose-cut black opals. This object menaces with spikes of finely crafted moss opal. On the item is an image of fisher berries in elkbird antler. The written portion consists of a one-page novel, entitled Slings and Nothing More, authored by Amane Sealglimmers. The work has no particular subject. The writing is forceful. Overall, the prose is not awful, but not very good either. A forceful one-page novel. Maybe it just says, "Read! Read, you bastard! Read me! Absorb my story!" The end. Unlikely. And that's not even a full page. That's barely a few lines, to be honest. And I would say that prose would be awful. So, I've failed to simulate the book. I think I've failed to simulate the book. Sorry, getting a bit of a stammer there. I didn't realise you could get descriptions on the unnamed codices. I thought they were empty. Oh yeah, no, I discovered that by accident as well. Don't worry. There's a lot of interesting shit hidden under the surface here. It's like a lake with a sort of reflective sheen on it that you can't see through the top of. What am I talking about? That is a shit metaphor. Oh, hello. Oh, it's a notification. One that I see so rarely, I can't even remember what it's for. Let me just quickly check. I'll go over to the dashboard and say, "It's Alpaga hosting me with 10 viewers. Thank you very much, Alpaga. Much appreciated. Hopefully your viewers will find this Dwarf Fortress session truly enlightening and joyous? Joyous. Let's go with that word. Let's choose that one. Okay, just scrolling down chat a little bit further. Someone to be not happy about the religious pamphlets. There's a few of them knocking around in here, I reckon. You'd assumed the subject was slings. Shows what you know. Yeah, exactly. Slings and nothing more. That's a very straightforward interpretation of the title, though. It does have it does sound like a novel title, doesn't it? You can imagine people sitting around on one of those late night news culture shows where they're all sitting around with the normal news anchor discussing the book. Well, I thought that Slings and Nothing More was, frankly, an incredible novel. It gave me a brand new perspective on the possible of forcefulness in writing. The possible of forcefulness. Don't try don't try and improvise like random characters on panel shows. It never goes well, scoundrel. You keep doing it and you're going to end up looking like a fool. A damn fool. Okay. Sioms would like to be named either Leah the Lovely or Siom Heart Eater, an establishment destroyer. Well, I think Leah the Lovely is going to be easier to fit because I think we have a 16 character limit when we head into Dwarf Therapist. But put a pin in that and we'll come back to it. We'll come back to it. Oh, and hello in chat, Alpaga. Welcome back for joining us. Welcome back for joining us? Thanks for joining us. Welcome back. I'm stumbling over my own words today. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. I will introduce myself. Hello, viewers of Alpaga. I am the Scoundrel M. And let me just knock that home for a second. I'm the Scoundrel M. My hands don't really catch fire, but I'm, reasonably good with Blender, so I can make it look like that using computer wizardry. This game is Dwarf Fortress, and it's possibly the best game ever created. Maybe the best thing ever conceived by a human mind. Maybe. Sure, there are a number of medicines that are kind of cool, stop babies dying and things like that. But once you kind of whittle away the stuff that's sort of, obviously much, much better, it's kind of floating near the top of stuff, Personally, I would say this pisses on the Mona Lisa. Not literally, figuratively. This game is better than the Mona Lisa in terms of works of art. But, maybe not the entire Da Vinci canon. I think probably if we took the collected works of Leonardo da Vinci, pulped them, not literally, in a psychological sense, in our minds, tried to make a sort of collected works of the man, and compared it to Dwarf Fortress, that would probably be a bit better. But Dwarf Fortress is very, very, very good. Very good. And hello there, Carmel Dancings? Is that right? I think I've got your name right there. Carmel Dancings? I think that's good. You're purple on a black background, so it's a little bit difficult for me to see. Although, having said that, I could just pick my frigging phone up and take a look up close, couldn't I? I could stop being a numbnuts and start paying attention to what's going on. Anyway, that was a very garbled introduction, wasn't it, fans of Alpaga? Hopefully, you'll have gained something of interest from that, and hopefully, you'll be tempted to continue watching, but we'll have to see. Hello, Jimmy Jim Jams. Welcome back. Thanks for joining us. Welcome back to the stream. Let's have a little look back at the trading again, because I'm getting wildly distracted. Let's have a look at this chert-bound codex. Oh, don't buy it. Look at it. There we go. This is a well-crafted chert-bound codex. The written portion consists of a 20-page guide entitled The Tree Exposed, authored by Aeson Distant Armour. It concerns the forest retreat Conventwood. The writing is somewhat showy. Overall, the prose is amateurish at best. We're not going to be buying this one. It ain't no... It has to be Spurt. What was that called? It must be Spurt. How did that name come about? Okay, so we've marked everything that we want to trade for. It's got a value of about 2440, so let's toggle some balls. Ball toggle. Oh, hang on a minute. Someone told me how to do this. There we go, holding shift. That's lovely. Now, I'm going to start by offering him about £2,000 profit. I know it's a lot, but apparently you have to start with that. So, trade. Are you sure you want to trade the selected goods? Yes. Ah, wonderful. Thank you for your business. Ah, thank you, Kogan. You're no relation to the Kurgan, are you?
Ramirez was an effete snob.
I loved that film. Well, I loved it. I don't think I've watched it recently, and I daren't because I'd probably fall out of love with it. But, Highlander. There can be only one. Anyway, that looks like we've done all the trading. So, we don't need the trader at the depot anymore, and we can now unpause the game and let things continue at their own pace. Rather, let's pause the game and head over to Dwarf Therapist and deal with the naming situation, because I hear rumbles. I hear rumbles of name desire. So we currently have 7 named dwarves. Bergendurf, Damon Blackfire, JC Experience, Nunchaku Chaku, Rando 303, Someone to Be, and Voliol all have dwarves named after them. If you want one named after you, now is the time to pipe up. It's 32 minutes into the recording, so I'm going to be stopping the YouTube recording any minute now, so it's a perfect opportunity. Those of you watching on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. It's been a pleasure. If you do want yourself to appear in a Dwarf Fortress fort, feel free to comment. I can't guarantee it will happen because, I mean, I'm recording these literally a month in advance, so, fingers crossed that a fortress lasts that long, but, worth a try. And I can always stick you in another fort. You may have to wait a while for it to come round, but you never know. You could already be in one. You never know. Well, you can't if you haven't already. Whatever. Just try your luck. See what happens. Anyway, bye YouTube. Bye.